course, we have this annoyance.
Did anyone solve it?
We didn't get any emails. I highly encourage, they're really not, none of these have been, well, except that first one was actually kind of hard. The past few, really, if you just look at them in a hex editor or even just a regular text editor, you'll see it. So this is the file you were given. We'll put it in a hex mode. That seems to have not quite worked. That's interesting. Anyway, if you remember from the first week's puzzler, PNG is a chunked format that basically each chunk begins with a 4-letter header detailing the chunk type, and you're allowed to have non-standard chunks. So for example, there is the iText chunk. That's actually a standard because it wraps around. So here's an iTXT text chunk that has a comment created with GIMP. And then immediately following that, there is the iZip chunk, another non-standard chunk type that contains a pkzip format, well, zip file in this chunk. So you can go to the end of that chunk, which is at the beginning of the data right here. Conveniently, the chunk ends there. So you can just delete the rest of the file. I'm actually going to do that a different way. What the heck? Or even better. All right, so this is in a hex editor or hex dump, and you can see chunks begin 4 bytes before the chunk signature. So this IDAT chunk actually begins with the hex 170 if byte. So we can just go, it will not unzip as it is because a zip can't occur in the middle of a file. It needs to occur at the end of a file. So let's see. Oh, I'm going to need to convert that from hex. Unless anyone knows off the top of the head, 170 hex, what is that in what? Yeah.
What is it?
170.
That is 368.
368. Especially because I accidentally opened an SDR software instead of a calculator. I don't know how that happened. And then you need to brute force the password, which I think is moon. Yep, it is. So that is how this one is completed. Did anyone work on this?
I solved it.
You saw the zip, but you couldn't get it to unzip?
No, I didn't know I was supposed to email you.
Oh, you didn't know you were supposed to email me? Did you post about it in Slack?
I'm not in Slack.
Oh. Well, congratulations. So you got it?
Yeah.
Nice.
And last week's.
What?
And last week's.
Oh, and last week's? That was the PDF one.
Yeah.
Did the exact same thing in a PDF. Although I think the PDF would actually unzip right away on its own.
Both have passwords.
Yep, they did both have passwords. So that's really all that is to it, to sticking a zip file somewhere randomly inside another format. Make sure the other format doesn't care. This one did not care. The PNG still loaded perfectly well, even though there was a zip file right in the middle of it. Yep, this week's is more file format abuse of a different kind. Has anyone looked at it so far? Kind of looked at it? Kind of looked at it? It's not a polyglot. These last few have been.